Hello guys, it's Legend of All 101 here once again. This time bringing you the Cabinet of Curiosities. Guillermo del Toro. Episode 1, yo. Lot 36. So, this is like an anthology series that he's just created. And first two episodes are out, but I'm reviewing this first one. And the second one's coming soon. Netflix still putting out them bangers, you know. Yes, so we're gonna get this show. Let's go episode 1, lot 36. Directed by Guillermo Navarro. Played by Regina Corrado and Guillermo del Toro, based on the short story by Guillermo del Toro. So this show just came out today. 2 episodes dropped. But I'll tell you about the first one, lot 36. So you know what to do: like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Press that notification bell, save to all settings. I'm in your inbox all day, every day. And Twitter and Instagram, make the place you're gonna find your boy if you want to go the extra mile. Vegetable 101 on Cash App. Don't worry, my Patreon is coming. Don't worry, I'm still building it. So don't worry about it. I'm gonna put some reactions, reviews, all that kind of stuff on there. Get some good content, baby. So this episode starts off with a guy an older guy who's literally just living on fast food. An older guy who's literally looks like he's down his luck. He ran down the house or apartment, whatever he's got, and he's about to do dinner, and all of a sudden he's got this head. Looks like something like the omen, like a jackal's head, that was cut, and it was cooking it with this other red meat. And then he drops the jackal head. Well, that's what I'm guessing what it was. I don't know what kind of head it was. It was on the floor, and it actually looked like a demonic head. Tried to pick it up, has a heart attack. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like, okay, guy's dead. Then it cuts to the main part of the story now, where a guy called Nick, he's played by Tim Blake Nelson, and we'll see the TV show version of Watchmen. This is him. This was the guy with the silver mask on him. You can see his eyes or his mouth or his nose. Him. Really good actor, by the way. He's in tons of stuff. That's the most recent thing I've seen him in, which was the TV show Watchmen. And he was like Rorschach, but TV show form. So he owes these people money. I think 12 grand or something. These loan sharks, apparently. So he goes to this lot, and he knows the owner of the lot, Eddie, in charge of all these self-storage place. So he's in charge of all that. He's doing the auction, the bidding, all that kind of stuff. Starting the bidding wars. Nick says 400, others back out. He officially owns this lot 36 now, and before Eddie gave it to him, because Eddie is called this Demetrius Gross, yeah, that's his Grossi, how you pronounce it. But yeah, he's been in he's been in Limehouse. I want her Limehouse in the character. I'm trying to see. Yeah, I say Justified. Yeah, he started Justified, Fear the Walking Dead. Yeah, he's a lot of stuff right now. See, yeah, that's Eddie, character Eddie. So he shows Nick a little clip of the person who the original owner was of that lot, and he did a weird ritual where he'd hop to the lot and carry a bag with him, empty the bag, come out with an empty bag, and still hop and skip. Everyone's like, well, Eddie goes, hey, don't even know what the heck's going on in there because it's a bit weird. Like, just be careful. So Nick was like, whatever, man. Because apparently he's a military guy. And him and Eddie have a racial thing going on. Because Eddie's was white man this, white man that, a little bit. And Nick's just like, hey, because Nick's kind of listening to his own kind of stereotype stuff in his car every time it comes to these events, these bidding wars, these storage wars, I should say. It's like a storage war. where these immigrants, they're coming here, they're taking our jobs, that kind of thing. That's what the kind of stuff they listen to. So he's already got a thing against minorities. Is well, immigrants. It's like, like the race is just against immigrants. Like he's don't like immigrants coming to the country taking resources that we have. Um, so and the thing is, yeah, he's about to unload, take all this stuff out. This lot went to go back, and this woman walks in, called what's her name? Elpidia Carriero. That's the actual actress's name, but in the episode she's called Amelia. She was the what was passed on to the lot. Lot was passed on to her. She's like, okay, I was paying for this lot. Uh, Apparently, she lost the last 2 months payment because apparently Eddie was billing the wrong address. So then he's like, oh man, okay. So then they see Nick. He goes, yeah, there's the guy who bought your lot. Talk to him. Um, so then she goes to him. Can I just take something out? Can I go look around your lot? Please, 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 please. And Nick's just like, nah, homie, nah. Just like, he's like, nope, my lot, my stuff. Please move. Mia's like, please, 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 begging, begging, begging. Nick was like, okay, for sure, take this, bro. That lock, he just gave her a whole lock. He was like, yeah, this is what you own. This is what I gave you. That take it. You might be able to use it. I was like, wow, it's deep. But yeah, she kind of says, hope you're going to hell. She kind of cursed him a little bit, and he just turns around and goes, hey, because she speaks in Spanish first. He's like, hey, if you're going to curse me, do it in English, bro. I appreciate it. Oh. And then he walks off. And then yeah, he goes, stupid bitch, that's what he calls her, and walks off. And at that point, yeah, she's literally watching this man 24/7 after that. I'm like, yeah, you know what's gonna happen with that woman. I was like, yeah, it's gonna happen, something's gonna happen. But then yeah, the long shot gets to him, cracks him in the head, destroys his truck, goes there, I want that 12K by tomorrow, ASAP. So he gets attacked. He goes back inside, uses Eddie's stuff to kind of uses a medical kit. Then he brings this stuff to this woman who's like who's trying to sell this stuff to. It's all like ritualistic stuff, old school antique stuff. She's like, interesting, interesting. Okay, she's like, so she saw this table with almost like a pentagram on it, and these 3 Latin books. What look like ritual, like so it was like a seance table. That's what basically it was a seance table. And then she goes, I think someone might be interested. And she gets this other guy calls him in, a guy called Roland, called Sebastian Roche. And when anyone seen originals, those I'm talking about. Great actor, very English guy, very good actor by the way, very good. And oh, Nick is a ex-military by the way. Just a side note, ex-military. Basically, he served. You know what I'm saying? Did the tours. Obviously, come back home. Wife, he even says it. Wife left him. You know what I'm saying? Got nothing. Got no job. You know what I'm saying? In debt. You know, so he's down his luck. So he's trying to get a score. So apparently he said 10 grand each for each book. But if he gets the 4th book, the special book, he said it's the most important book for this ritualistic gathering that he has right now. He'll pay him 300K. So he's like, 300K? Like, for sure. You come with me. So they both drive down to the back to the lot. And then he's bringing these candles that he had, these candlesticks that he had from the lot. Light them while they're walking down this lot. Because they see this random body, this hollowed out, decrepit, defecated body through this, and it smells like all these kind of ritualistic stuff, like crosses on the walls, passages of the Bible on the walls, Um, and he says there's a demon residing in this woman because apparently he was his sister that he sacrificed to do something. I don't know what he sacrificed her for, but he sacrificed his sister. That was a story that he told in the car to Nick. Because you know the backstory of this actual, he's an evil. It said that the person who owned this lot was an evil man. But I don't know why Roland was in there. I don't know if he's trying to inspect or trying to um, prove the supernatural. I don't know what he was trying to do. Because the story doesn't really go into detail what he was trying to do. I don't know if he's trying to capture this demon. I think he's trying to you said some kind of capture. I think he's trying to capture this demon. So he literally just walks right into this pentagram, which was covering, just sealing this demon in. This demon was in her face. Literally, her face was eaten out. She had no face. Demons just residing in her face. Walks through it, breaks the circle, grabs the fourth book, and literally this guy sees this stuff in his face, and he still doesn't believe. I was like, what are you doing? And all of a sudden, these tentacles just start writhing out of face. It's like getting more, like literally further and further out of face, coming out the floor. This is very Lovecraftian, guys. We're into H.P. Lovecraft. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Cthulhu-esque. Color out space, that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, these kind of tentacles gets up, starts tentacles everywhere. He's like, oh, I eats Roland. He's dead. And the creature's trying to get Nick. So Nick's running around. He gets to this part of the building. He's trying to get out, locked, but it's locked from the outside. And he's saying, please open the door, open the door. And guess who's outside? Amelia. The one he binned off earlier on was like, get lost. You ain't getting none of my stuff. So the time she got down, she was like, nah, mate. She puts the lock right back on the lock, extra security, so this guy can't get out. Then she walks off, and he turns around, gets consumed. End of story. So yeah, good start to this series. Lot 36, enjoyed it. Slow burn, but yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Good cast, great short story. Yeah, I guess we can comment section down below because part 2 Graveyard Rats. I'm gonna do that at some point. It's coming soon. But for now, Lot 36. Great. Directed by Guillermo Navarro. A great story by Guillermo del Toro. I like it. Sweet. Teleplay, Regina Corrado. Respect. Respect. Yeah. I want to know what you guys think of the comment section. Put it down there on the interact with you guys. Tell me what you guys think about the first ep of the Cabinet of Curiosities. So yeah. Really good. What that great episode. I'm gonna rate it. I'm gonna rate. No, I'm gonna rate. This was very good. Very good story. Yes, so like, share, subscribe, as I said before. Press the notification bell, set it to all settings. Come in your inbox all day, every day. And yes, Twitter and Instagram, major places you're gonna find your boy Legend of O 101. And show some support for Guillermo del Toro. And check this show out. Netflix. Cabinet of Curiosities, as I said before. So yeah, wherever you are there, night, stay safe out here in these streets. It's Legend of O 101 signing out. Peace.